In this episode, we will be working on our beautiful windmill along with some awesome farms to give us some food. So sit back, relax, grab a snack, and enjoy the video. So since episode 1, a lot has happened. I have done a lot of grinding. It's not really grinding, just kind of playing casually. And we have some diamond tools now, enchanted of course. And we also have a horse, because I went to the nether and I found a saddle. And aside from these diamond tools, I found a lot of diamonds. So yeah, things are looking up for us. And I built a small little bridge here going to our first starter house that we spent the night in. And also I've been growing some trees for some spruce wood. And I just kind of put out in the river because I don't want the podzol, but it happened anyways. So yeah, we can always just dig that up. It's no big deal. But let's take a look inside the house. So in case anyone hasn't watched episode 1, we built this starter house here, and I never finished off the interior, so that's what we'll be showing off today. So as you walk up, there's a bell of course, so I can know if any visitors are coming, even though we're in a single player world and we're all by ourselves and there's no one else to visit us. But that's beside the point. So when we walk in, we have our little foyer area. We have a little clock here with the bell, and then we have some decoration. We have a flower pot here and a mini head block that's an enchantment table. There's been a few wandering traders that's been coming around, and yeah, I spent the diamonds for the enchantment table. So aside from here, we go down a step and we have our little living slash kitchen area. We have our smokers here, little stove top thing, our sink, our storage for food, which is empty. And we also have some barrel mini blocks and a crafting table mini block. And then we have our little sitting area here for food or just for visiting, whatever. And then we go into our bedroom and we have a mini jukebox here that, yes, I spent another diamond on that. And then we have a little workboard here and then a closet, 2 double chests for the important stuff, and then some barrels. Also double red bed, it always has to be red, the classic red, and then just a painting kind of splashed up. Also a little desk area, which I need to have a book here, which I haven't done yet. Also, in case you couldn't tell, we are using Flip's texture pack, well, part of it, and he has these amazing paintings here. This is obviously from his world, and this looks beautiful, so I just kind of splashed it up there. And down here we have our basement area, which is our main kind of base of operations. We have all of our storage here, and we have a lot of diamonds because it's fortune pickaxe. We also have a silk touch pickaxe too, which we can use in the future if we need stone for some stone brick and whatnot. And here is our main enchanting area. I kind of put some mini heads around too. We have our lapis up here, also a diamond axe, which I still need to enchant to get a good enchantment. But yeah, it took a while to get these starting bookshelves because I didn't have a great cow farm at first. That was tough. And also our nether portal. And now we had a pretty great spawn, an amazing spawn actually. And then also we have our smelting area, and I kind of put some crafting tables and stuff here. And then a smithing table for when we get netherite gear eventually. Also outside the house, I made these little hatches here, which we can use for a fast entrance and exit to our chest room. So now that you guys are caught up with what I've been doing between episodes, let's get on to today's plans. So right now we don't really have a stable food source, as I'm saying with 50 steak, but we just have these cows here. I want to have something better, so I'm gonna build a windmill probably right about here. Then we'll have a little extension built in to store stuff if we need to. And then in front of that we'll just have a sprawling field of crops, some wheat, some potatoes, all kinds of stuff. So then we can keep ourselves sustained and fed in the world. Now for our little village area that we're slowly building up, I want to keep a kind of vanilla-ish style feel, a very wooden feel, so nothing too over the top like with stone and warp planks and whatnot. I just want to kind of keep it nice and casual with just a wood and a little bit of cobblestone. So I am going to go get some materials to prep for this big windmill build, and the sun is setting, so I better go sleep real quick and get on to grinding. Alright, so I collected all the wood that we'll need. There guys are oak logs, which is the main material that we're using, and then some spruce wood and dark oak logs. But yeah, I think we are good to go to get started on this project, and I'm really excited because this is one of my favorite builds so far in the world. But we only have 3 if we count the windmill, and this is the perfect time to start the time lapse. The sun is setting, so yeah, without further ado, let's start on this windmill and get the time lapse going. Alright, so the windmill is complete. It is finished and it looks pretty great. We have our house here and then our windmill just across, and we'll probably fill all this out with some wheat fields and stuff and figure out a pathway to go from here to here. We also have a wandering trader right over here with, and okay, these cows are loud. But we have some pretty good blocks. I want to see if I can bring this guy over here. But yeah, I accidentally bought more mini crafting tables instead of a chest with my only emerald that I had left. So we're gonna have to make a bit of a journey to the village, but we can just go by horse, and we can make it on time before this little guy despawns. But as I was saying, the windmill is complete, but it's not quite complete. Yes, we still have the wheat fields to go, but we also have the little extension over here that I have to build. Also, this is probably my favorite part. We have this little like window up here to put all the hay in. You got a storage unit up there. I got this idea from Flip. And I saw on his windmill he had a little thing like this, but he had it on kind of like a smaller scale, just one hay bale. So I kind of made this one bigger, and it can fit through the window for sure. It's kind of a tight squeeze though. But I thought it was really cool and added some realism to it, kind of, because usually windmills, they're just the structure and then the blades. So I decided to add a little bit more. And also with these like stilts right here, this is probably my favorite part of it because it makes it feel way more realistic and feel like an actual building that has to be stood up well. Yeah, I'm going to go get some more emeralds so we can trade with this guy a little bit more, see what we can get. So yeah, we got wheat fields, house extension part, and trading. So I'm gonna get to it. Alright, so the extended part of the windmill is complete, and this will be like our storage area for all of our farmy stuff, our wheat, hay bales, and all that mess. And here's the inside of the windmill, which is pretty empty at the moment. I'm not sure what I'll do with it, but I'll figure something out. Yeah, this will be our storage unit for all of our farm related stuff. Also need a little bit of a garage door here. I'm not sure how realistic this is in medieval times, but it's here, it exists, so too bad. I was thinking, since this is right by the water, we could probably make a little dock area where people can load up their wheat and stuff for trading off into the distance wherever they'll go, off into the mountains or something. I don't know. But I figured it would be a cool little thing to add here. Originally, I built this on a flat world, so I wasn't sure how close this would be to the water, but it's pretty close, so might as well make a little dock for it, and I think that'll add some realism to the area, give the idea that there's trade going on here. And also, I want to show you guys one more thing. So when I have gone off to the village to get some emeralds for our mini blocks, which I'll show you guys back at the house, I was on my way back, and I noticed how amazing this windmill looks when you approach it from the plains area over here. Yes, we're way off in the distance and you can see the thing. It looks really, really cool. I'm like in love with this area over here. Especially with these trees around, it's just a nice, it's like perfectly angled to show off the windmill and this U shape right here. You can probably fit something else right here too. I'm not sure what, but I can think of something. So yeah, after I just saw this, I really want to do a lot of custom trees now. Probably tear out this forest, make our own lumberjack area, and also create our own little skyline right here. Look at this. This looks amazing. But first we have to still complete this thing. We have to get our farms going. So yeah, I'm gonna get started on the wheat farms, and that should be it for this project, and I can't wait to see the outcome. This is the last piece, and I haven't seen this windmill yet set in a field, so let's get to it. Alright, so the build is finished and I'm gonna reveal it here soon, which is why I'm facing the other way. And I absolutely love this build. This is my favorite by far, even though we only have 2 builds on the world. Yeah, this is definitely one of the landmarks for our little village here. And here it is. So this is the windmill in... Oh. As I was saying, this is the windmill and farm all complete. Even with a little path to the bridge here to get across to our other house. This might change in the future, I don't know, but it's here now, so it's a thing. So what I still need to do is add some mossy cobblestone in between. No, actually, I just remember, I'm not sure if the mossy cobblestone will be the same texture as this cobblestone. but we'll cross that road when we get there. But I just kind of roughed up the area, the walls, made it kind of curved, add some shape. And we have farms basically all over the place here. We have a little bit back here and kind of all goes up around the farm. And we also have a path here. And also one thing that I just found out is that the path block and the tilled dirt is on the same level. So it doesn't look as cool as I thought it would be. Because when it's in the grass, it's kind of down one, so it looks more detailed than it should be. Yeah, this place is great. You just kind of walk through. The wheat texture on here is too high, so just surrounded by the field. If you walk in, it's just up to your face. And then we get to the cross path here, so we have one that goes this way, and then one that just goes to the water here, so you can collect the potatoes and stuff, which we'll cook into baked potatoes so we can have a sustainable food source. And then we can go all the way inside the windmill to this little storage area, and back here is not much really, just as kind of spam some leaves along the back to detail it up at least. Yeah, this place turned out really great. I did AFK a couple times to let the wheat grow so I could get enough seeds to fill out this whole area, which took a little while. But it was worth it in the end, definitely worth it. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of Build the Kingdom. We got a lot done, we got the windmill up and running, we got our farms all filled out, so we have some food now. And I think next episode we might make a barn for our animals over here, maybe a horse stable too, because our horse buddy is just kind of sitting out here in the cold. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Be sure to watch the next episode where we'll get started on our animal pens probably. And yeah, bye bye, stay blessed. Every